I'm starting this video off with no hair because we are going to review a wig with a lot of Permatease. A lot of Permatease. I know you guys are out there looking for the Permatease, looking for the big hair. Well, I have Cameron here. She fits that bill. She fits it in spades, and I'm going to show you a before and an after. My name is Denise. I'm also known as heywigsister on Instagram and Facebook, and I am here on behalf of Chiquel to bring you this review of Cameron. Rene of Paris, Cameron, has been around for years and years and years. It predates my wig wearing journey, which started 7.5 years ago. This wig has been around, and if it's been around that long, you know she has a following. This has a cult following. It is a very trendy style. Look at those short layers with just a little bit of a wave. And the Permatease cannot be underestimated on this one. If you don't like Permatease, Cameron is not the wig for you at all. Now, you might want to know more about this color, Creamy Toffee, and I do talk about that toward the end of this video, so you can skip ahead to the color segment if that's the only reason you're here. But if you want to know about Permatease, this is the video for you. I want you to know that Chiquel is an online retailer that carries all the major name brands. They have some in-person wig shops in Canada and the US. They do live sales every week. They have a private Facebook group, Chiquel's Neighborhood, where you can join a whole lot of other women and get support, see wigs on a lot of other people, get feedback. It's a wonderful, wonderful opportunity to connect, and I highly recommend it. I will link this wig in the description box and a coupon code that works site-wide, so it'll save you money on any purchase, and you can go check out Cameron or any other wig they carry for yourself. All right, let's look inside the cap before I put her on my head for the first time. This one is a drum roll wig. I'm not even kidding you guys. So this is a basic cap. There is no lace front. There is no mono top. We have got ear tabs with bendable stays and a lot of hair sewn in, so a lot of coverage on the sides. We have an extended nape, bra strap adjusters. I was going to say, I don't think Rene of Paris, in this era of Rene of Paris, didn't do Velcro adjusters, I don't think. I know that a lot of them were bra strap. And then we've got open wefting that's fairly stretchy. So this wig does come in a bunch of other colors, and we're going to talk about how color can impact basic cap wigs in just a moment, because there can be challenges with the lighter, no rooted colors when you have a basic cap. But first, I got to throw her on. You guys, this is not going to be for everybody. But I'm telling you guys, this is a popular style. So you may not be a fan because this is not going to be for everybody. No style is for everybody, but some styles are very much more niche. And I would say Cameron is a lot more niche because she has so much Permatease. Now, this one, the bangs are too long for me and they hang right in my face. This one I would need to trim the bangs in order to work on me, and this is a full bang. And I have a video showing how to use a thinning razor to just trim right along. It's so easy to use, and you do not have to have a steady hand or any cutting skills, and that will help you trim up that bang. And then look at the layers. Look at those layers. Little bit of that wave in the back. The star of the show on this one is truly the volume. It is very, very voluminous. One thing you have to keep in mind, you cannot really see volume in videos or in pictures. Sometimes you can, and if you look at the manufacturer photo, if I remember, I will put it up here so you can see. Sometimes you can see it in pictures. I certainly can see it in the manufacturer photo of this wig, but sometimes you can't. And I've made videos before of wigs that were very poofy with a lot of Permatease, and I've had people say, oh, it doesn't look poofy to me. I try to describe because it's the only way. I just try to get it across with words when I don't think you're going to be able to see it with your eyes. And we are covered in Permatease all on the top. The challenge, and again, this isn't my color either, which means that it's not going to look as good on me as it would on somebody where this style fits their face shape and the color fits them. It is kind of the drawback of me reviewing a little bit of everything, because I don't flatter. Some wigs don't flatter me, and I don't flatter some wigs, unfortunately. So I mentioned earlier the challenge of basic caps with lots of Permatease on a lighter color that's not rooted. The challenge is being able to see that Permatease. Nobody is going to get this close to you, but I want you to see it. So I'm going to get really close to the camera. It is not a natural angle. Most people aren't going to see this in this way. But can you see those crimpy, sort of fuzzy, nesty looking fibers? That's visible Permatease. Some of the ways that you counteract visible Permatease, and if you are on an extreme budget and you gravitate toward the more affordable basic cap wigs that contain Permatease, this may be something you will deal with at some point. It is not abnormal. It's not a defect. I cannot stress that enough. This is not defective. It is just what you have to deal with certain types of wigs. If you don't want that, get yourself a wig with a mono top or a mono part. Those are going to be more expensive. Get yourself a darker color or a rooted color. Dark rooting hides some of that quite a bit. Or you can style the wig with a headband, and I'll show that to you in a moment. One way you can counteract visible Permatease is just to try to wake up the hair. Get it up off that cap. You know, you could take a brush, you could take a comb, you could take a hot air brush. Now, this is regular synthetic, so you don't want regular hot tools. Envy makes a hot air brush in their Envy hair styler that on low can be used on regular synthetic. But you definitely need to kind of pick that hair up and get it up off the cap. That is going to give you more volume on a wig that's already fairly voluminous, but that is one way to try to hide that. If you aren't going to go for a darker color or a rooted color, you can use a headband, and I'll use a darker headband so you can really see it, but a headband will just kind of strategically placed on top. This one's going to be tough for me. These bangs make it hard for me to review because they just don't lay right, but you know, you move the hair however you want it. Put some of it back. You're not going to put all of it back because we don't have a lace front, but you can put some of it back and then, you know, tuck the hair behind it. Give it a little flatten it out, lift it up, whatever you like. And then if you wanted to tuck the hair behind your ears, that could really help as well to tamp down some of that volume. If you're unsure, if you like a style, a headband can really help you get there because it will make it look flatter. It'll eliminate some of that volume, that poofiness that people struggle with, and it can hide visible Permatease. So this is a great way to work with a wig that has some features that you don't love. Sometimes you get used to those features, but sometimes you don't. It's not all is not lost with wigs because you can always style them and make them your own. Also, volume and poofiness does dissipate over time. The more you wear it, the less poofy it'll be. It won't eliminate completely, but it will flatten a little bit over time, so that is something to keep in mind as well. Let's talk about fit. This wig is very tight on my head right now. I have found the older version of Rene of Paris wigs, especially the basic cap wigs, run a little small. I am getting a little bit of extra cap up here, a fair amount of extra cap up here, but it's really tight around my circumference, and I have a smaller circumference. It's 21.5 inches. Back when before I lost a bunch of weight, I've gained a little bit of it back, but before I lost 90 pounds, I was a 22-inch circumference, and I did find Rene of Paris, those older versions, to be really tight, really uncomfortable. So I would say this is running just slightly smaller than average, and there is some variation in Rene of Paris caps, especially their newer caps, their wigs with more cap features like a lace front, like a mono top. So do not make an assumption that one Rene of Paris wig, all of them will fit you the same, because they simply don't. But this is fitting me fairly tight, so I would say you should be a little smaller than average on your circumference in order to be able to wear this one. We made it to color. I think I got everything in. Let me know if you have questions about this wig. But I know some of you are going to be really excited. Others, not for you. That's okay. The color Creamy Toffee. There is a Creamy Toffee rooted. I forgot to look and see if this wig comes in that version. It might. So you can check it out if you want to. But I do know there's a Creamy Toffee rooted version in the Rene of Paris World of Colors, and so this wig might not come in that, but others might. This is what they're calling a light platinum blonde with light honey blonde, evenly blended. This is a very warm color. This is a yellowy blonde. Platinum generally isn't, so that honey blonde is heavy. It's very heavy. There's a lot of the honey blonde. There's the platinum almost looks like it's the highlight, and the honey blonde looks like it's the base, just because there's so much of it. It's a very warm color. I would say it's more of a medium blonde versus a light blonde, and it is more on the yellow side of the blonde world. And again, no rooting, so it's consistent all the way through. We can get outside. This color will be, you'll get a better sense of it outside than inside. But if you love a warm medium blonde, then Creamy Toffee could be for you. Thanks for watching. Don't forget about Chiquel. I'll see you soon. All right, we've got Cameron fresh out of the box. These bangs are really long, so they probably need to be trimmed for most people. This is Creamy Toffee. There is a Creamy Toffee R as well. So if you like this blonde, but you need a root, like I would if I were to wear it, then you can get the Creamy Toffee R version, because this one is not rooted. Also, and I'm sure I talked about the Permatease, it does have some visible Permatease. That's going to be less visible on a rooted or a dark color. Just a reminder in case you didn't catch that before. Fresh out of the box, my first impressions. The bangs, probably too long for most people, but I have a great video that will help you trim those up. And this one has a ton of Permatease. So you really, really have to love big hair for this one. But look at that beautiful blonde. A warm, dimensional blonde. Comes in a ton of colors. See you guys later.
Hey friends, thanks so much for watching. Here are a few videos I think you might enjoy. Go ahead and click on one and watch.